No, you got to go back now and say, why was the NFL continuing to support with all the confusion going on in the media? And maybe it's all of that found money right there from
loud music and us dancing wild. Like, I don't know where these kids came from. And then I happened to sit down because I was dancing with one of the assistants. And I sat next to this child, and the child sat next to Beyonce. So I hear B say something about, doesn't this look sexy, or isn't this sexy? And in my mind, and mind you, I'm
not gonna lie, after we found out why Beyonce made a lot of the songs that she did and for what reasons, I'm not shocked one bit to find out that Jay-Z is allegedly listed in the Epstein file.
50 Cent has continued to publicly target Jay-Z and Beyoncé, recently hinting that Beyoncé herself could be connected to the broader Epstein controversy. By now, many people have heard that Jay-Z's name has been mentioned in Epstein-related files. One woman has alleged that she woke up inside Epstein's mansion and claims that Jay-Z and Harvey Weinstein were present in the room. These allegations remain unverified. As this information began circulating online, 50 Cent took to social media, suggesting that he was interested in producing a documentary exploring Jay-Z's alleged connections to Epstein. In one post, he stated that Jay-Z's name appearing in the files was enough to make him consider turning the situation into a documentary project. According to online speculation, Beyoncé may have attempted to intervene. Some reports claim that her legal team warned 50 Cent to stop posting about Jay-Z and Epstein. If true, the move appears to have had the opposite effect. Shortly afterward, 50 returned to social media with cryptic posts that many interpreted as a response, including an AI-generated clip of himself captioned, "I smell beef and popcorn." Around the same time, observers noted that several major media outlets did not cover the story, and at least one popular social media platform reportedly removed posts referencing Jay-Z's name in the Epstein documents. This led to speculation that the Carters believed the issue would quietly fade. However, 50 Cent's history suggests that he rarely backs down from public conflict, especially when he feels pressured or challenged. With 50 Cent reigniting public attention, some fans have begun questioning whether Beyoncé could stop him from pursuing a documentary. Online reactions suggest skepticism, with many arguing that once 50 commits to a project, outside pressure rarely deters him. The discussion has also expanded to include Beyoncé herself. Some online commentators speculate that she may have been aware of, or indirectly connected to, controversies surrounding Jay-Z. Others argue that this is precisely why a divorce is unlikely, suggesting that both parties may prefer to remain united rather than risk further scrutiny. These claims are speculative and unproven. Additionally, Beyoncé has faced long-running rumors over the years, ranging from allegations of industry sabotage to darker, unsubstantiated claims. One frequently cited allegation comes from former NFL player Larry Johnson, who claimed he attended a disturbing party hosted by Jay-Z and Beyoncé in the early 2000s in Colorado. Johnson alleged that some attendees appeared unusually young and that a comment allegedly made by Beyoncé left him deeply uncomfortable. These assertions remain allegations and have not been supported by independent evidence.
Now, I did a Rockaware photo shoot in Colorado, and I think it was during the winter time of 06 or 07. And Naomi Campbell was there, actress Jamie King was there, Jay was there, B was there, and he rented this house. We were supposed to do this rap party for this photo shoot. We rented this house, and we were watching LeBron play. And after the game, it had to have been like 10 or 11 o'clock. So we getting ready to party. Mind you, it's all adults. There was a 13-year-old or a 14-year-old teenage Latin girl that was there, and I think she had to leave because she had school and she had to do homework, but she brought her mother with her. So it was no funny business going on, which I could respect that. So when 11 o'clock hit, we turned on the music, we started drinking, and then out of nowhere came these young children. I don't know where they came from. For a rap party at 11 o'clock at night, drinking, loud music, and us dancing wild, like, I don't know where these kids came from. And then I happened to sit down because I was dancing with one of the assistants. And I sat next to this child, and the child sat next to Beyonce. So I hear B say something about, doesn't this look sexy, or isn't this sexy? And in my mind, and mind you, I'm not awakened as I'm awakened now. So in my mind, I'm like, what did she just say? And then I didn't pay no attention to it.
There have also been long-standing rumors alleging that Beyoncé has been involved in so-called dark practices, including witchcraft and ritualistic behavior. These claims have circulated online for years and continue to resurface periodically. Supporters of these allegations argue that they did not originate solely from anonymous internet users, but also from individuals who previously worked with her. In 2018, Beyoncé's former drummer, Kimberly Thompson, publicly accused her of engaging in what Thompson described as extreme witchcraft. Thompson went beyond public accusations and filed legal documents seeking a restraining order. While the claims received widespread media attention at the time, no court ultimately ruled that Beyoncé had engaged in any illegal or wrongful conduct.
For me, because I'm such a nice, loving, patient, tolerable person. This has been going on since 2006, and it's just been getting worse and worse and worse. And for a very long time, I put this person on a pedestal. I love them. I'd send emails, publicly, happy birthday and all this stuff. And the entire time, this person was casting spells and manipulating me and controlling my job situations, my relationships, just all kinds of things. So I come to you very pure with no makeup on. I just got out of the shower. I took an Epsom salt shower. I love that for my skin, and I'm totally into just self-nurturing.
Kimberly Thompson is not the only former collaborator who has made controversial insinuations. More recently, Beyoncé's former dance captain, Ashley Everett, drew attention after being seen liking posts and comments that many viewers described as disturbing. One of the posts suggested that listeners were unknowingly entertaining demons through Beyoncé's music. Everett has not publicly explained her online activity, but the likes alone were enough to spark renewed speculation across social media. The discussion intensified further when another former dancer, Katia Sherry, who worked with Beyoncé on the Formation music video and her 2016 Super Bowl performance, shared alarming claims on Instagram. In now-deleted posts, Katia referred to Beyoncé as a witch and alleged that Beyoncé had wished harm upon her child. Some of the messages were highly emotional, expressing fear, anger, and distress over what Katia believed had occurred. The posts were quickly removed, and many people may never have seen them if not for commentator Tasha K, who shared screenshots of the messages on X and later discussed them on her YouTube channel. These allegations remain unproven, were made solely on social media, and have not been supported by any official findings, legal action, or independent evidence against Beyoncé.
Beyoncé is being accused again of doing black magic. Now here's what I'm gonna say. Everybody ain't lying. I spent probably a week doing research on all the people that they were connected with, and all of them are connected to some sort of black magic, some sort of witchery. Dancer of hers, and now we remember the ex-drummer that came out and we call her crazy too. We got the interview of the drummer. Y'all remember her? And she was saying that Beyoncé was using witchcraft and all that stuff, and it always comes out around the time when she getting ready to cipher for a new album. I know Beyonce's a witch. I saw the Lemonade visuals. I saw it. I said, this is dark. How many women did Jay-Z on this lady? It's probably
To be clear, these are allegations, not established facts. No one is claiming certainty. However, when similar stories continue to surface about the same individuals, coming from different people over extended periods of time, the public naturally begins to question where coincidence ends and a possible pattern begins. One rumor can be dismissed. Two may raise eyebrows. But repeated claims from individuals who were once close to the situation inevitably invite deeper scrutiny and more difficult questions. There is also another perspective that often goes unspoken. Some believe that Jay-Z and Beyoncé may not be the ones truly in control. Regardless of how wealthy or influential major entertainers appear, there are often powerful figures operating behind the scenes with far greater leverage and resources. This idea has been echoed before, including by Kanye West, who has suggested that high-profile celebrities are controlled through pressure, coercion, or blackmail tied to their past actions. While these claims remain speculative and unproven, they continue to fuel debate about how much power artists truly possess, and who, if anyone, may actually be calling the shots.
I'm saying they can control Shaq. They could control Charles Barkley. They could control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But not you, man.
But they can't control me.
Not
You're out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. Feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control, traumatize. They want to monetize and traumatize.
Taken together, the Epstein-related allegations, the apparent media silence, reports of legal warnings involving 50 Cent, and the resurfacing of past controversies, some observers believe the Carter brand may be showing signs of strain. Whether this moment amounts to a temporary surge of online speculation or signals something more enduring remains unclear. What is certain, however, is that once public opinion begins to shift, controlling the narrative becomes far more difficult. That leads to some critical questions. Is 50 Cent merely bluffing about producing a documentary centered on Jay-Z and Epstein, or does he possess information that could introduce new details into the public conversation? And where does Beyoncé fit into all of this? Is she entirely removed from these controversies, perhaps influenced or shielded earlier in her career, or has she become an active participant in preserving the carefully constructed image surrounding the Carter empire? Let us know what you think in the comments, and stay tuned for the next video.